Hey, you Transformer fans out there. Exile Prime here, back with another video, and today this is going to be a review on Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Tigatron. Start with the box first. Here we have them. Tigatron in beast mode, the white tiger. Looks awesome, nice artwork. Here we have Tigatron in robot mode. Again, really nice artwork, and this is going to be a Voyager class. We have Transformers, Generations, Takara, Kingdom, War for Cybertron Trilogy. This is the Wave 4 Voyager class. It's 23 steps. Beast the Bot the Beast. The White Tiger himself. I believe this is a Siberian White Tiger. His mode is based off of. And overall, they did a great job getting all the stripes perfectly on there to make them represent what we had from the Beast Wars animated series back in the mid-90s. So overall, that is a fantastic thing. The white coat, for the most part, is actually white, and there is some like more off-white pudding. Usually because he's out in the wild and moving around, so he can't be that pure white tiger. But overall, the other thing is I want to take a look at the head sculpt. It looks really, really good. Articulation is at the mouth. So you can open it up. It's all white in the inside, so there's no red tongue or anything like that. Nice paint detail on the nose. Nice face sculpt and everything like that. The eyes, get some extra light in there. Looks really, really good. Did a fantastic job with that. Overall, like I said, the stripes work. There's two ports right here for on beast mode. You can store the weapon. Unlike the Cheetor mold that we get from earlier on in the Kingdom wave, you actually get the gut gun, which is fantastic. That is a nice addition for a Voyager class that we got for Tigatron. So this is very nice. Another thing I just want to point out that this should be blast effect compatible, and it is. So this is one of the blast effects from Jetfire, so it does work. And we'll slap on this one just to make sure it's just not just that one. Yep, and that one works as well. So there's that. The other weapon is actually the tail. Nice tail whip. Everything like that. We'll take a closer look in robot mode with this being displayed in his hand. But for right now, that's the other accessory. And finally, the last thing to come with this figure is that I received this card, and it's a Megatron card. So we're just going to take a look at it real quick, and it's kind of hard to see with the lighting and everything, but it's Megatron just standing over all the Decepticons. Articulation is as follows with its alt mode. Overall, you can do a full 360 with this leg. For the front leg, a little bit of bending right there at the joint, and you can move the paw all the way. Pretty cool. The head sculpt is molded there. The only thing is, like I showed earlier, is the mouth open and closes. Back legs, obviously, these are going to be able to go all the way out, all the way back in. Then you have this bend right here. So you can bring it in all the way. And then the back feet are on a ball joint. So you get some articulation with that as well. And the tail, I noticed, it does stay pegged in, but if you bump it or anything, I feel as though it's not secure enough. Maybe they should have added a little bit more to it, but for the most part, it's okay. And there is the gut gun installed underneath Tigatron's belly, and you obviously have another port right there, just in case you want to store something else. You have Tigatron next to Cheetor. Looks really good, and obviously you can see the size difference between the two figures. Deluxe to a Voyager, which that scales just right, because Tigatron should be much bigger. We're going to take a look at the transformation. So overall, you're going to remove the gut gun, set that to the side. You're going to remove the tail, set that to the side as well. We're going to start with the legs down here. Just going to straighten them out. Now, for the most part, there's some similarities with the transformation from the Cheetor mold, but at the same time, this is a new mold. So you're going to bring this leg up like this. You're going to bring out that heel. The foot. Bring that out. See, now there's a piece in there. So you got to come over here. Push this in. Just like that. Bring the foot down. Bring this in. And it should just lock in just like that. And look, real flush. Looks really cool. I like that color on Tigatron. Nice green. Same thing. Bring out the foot. And you're going to push this in from this side. Bring this up. It really stays really nice and flush there, like that. So overall, the other part of the transformation for the foot, you do have heels. I'm going to just make this easier on myself. Just peg that in to bring that out. So he does get a heel, which is great because at first it looked like he has really small feet for a Voyager, and it's for this mold and everything, and that would be a problem. He'd be having problems standing up and stuff. So those heels do help big time. Next up, we're just going to fold these arms out of the way just for right now. Bend these in. Just set them like right around here. Not a big deal. I'm just going to readjust here. It's a little bit. It's a little bit taller than I was expecting. No big deal. Open this up just like before. All right. So you can see how there's differences from the Cheetor mold. Again, with this new Tigatron mold, which is fantastic. So we're going to move arm. Bring this in. Move that arm out of the way. We're going to bring this piece in. Lock that in. It's on a similar hinge right here. It's all linked up together. So just got to work with it to get it where you need it to go. Get the arm correct. Bring this out. And you're going to bring, these hinges are, hinge I should say, is super tight. So just bring that in. Good. Good to go there. Bring that back. Really nice. Now this is where the head sculpt is a little bit different. You can see, like Cheetor's head would be like right here, but it's not. It's actually inside Tigatron's beast mode head. You're going to lift this up. Reveal our Tigatron. And one thing, you got to release these real quick. I forgot. There's a peg right here. And it goes into that slot right there. Let's bring this down, and it's just going to carry in. And let's see, so is that secure? Yes, so now bring in these pieces one more time. Secure this. Should look like that when it's all nice and flush. Really cool. Come back here, and these you can kind of just do whatever you feel like. I just kind of like to fold them up like this. And that's about accurate to the cartoon. They kind of fold up like that. I like that, how they do that. And here you have Tigatron. First impressions. My God, this guy is just awesome in its robot mode. The tiger stripes just make him pop even more. But also, the other thing is with this figure, the back, it all cleans up. There's no backpack or anything. It doesn't feel clunky at all in the back. The legs, there's enough articulation there, and I will get into that in a moment. The tail whip, there it is. Looks great. The head sculpt, and we'll get a little bit closer in a moment. The colors just make this work. It's a definitive Tigatron figure. This is something we've been waiting for a very long time to get something screen accurate. So let's get a little bit closer, and we're going to get that head sculpt right here. Going to move a little bit of lighting in there, make sure we got that. There we go. Get the tail whip out of the way. Hit the camera. So overall, Tigatron there, nice head sculpt. I like how that orange there looks good. They have the orange eyes as well. The green just stands out. Perfect head sculpt. This is definitely one of my favorite figures so far for this year. I don't have anything bad to say so far with these first impressions. So Tigatron is definitely a win in my book. So let's take a closer look at some articulation. This piece here, that's just the way the mold is. That's his look. You can't get a full 360 around because it's going to block, but overall it does have some really good shoulder articulation though. And there is, if you hold that, there's a little bit of movement in there with that hinge, like a butterfly joint kind of thing going there. But it's all connected on that one hinge going all the way down, connecting with this piece as well, and this one. So it's all in one thing. Not bad. The bicep swivel is there, more than a 90-degree bend at the elbow. Wrist articulation is there, full 360. Head is on a ball joint. It's a little stiff, but you get nod a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Obviously full 360. If you need to for some odd reason, break his neck, I don't know. Let's see, he can do a full 360 with the waist. Just wanted to make sure. The splits, he's got the splits. Ankle articulation for days. That is Jean-Claude Van Damme right there. There is 90-degree bend at the knee. Thigh swivel. Full 360. So, not bad. And then we're going to bring in Cheetor for just a size comparison in robot mode. Not bad. And we're going to bring in, we got one more from the deluxe line, Kingdom line. We have Cyclonus, just to give you an idea, a Voyager to a Voyager in the same line, and then also Cheetor, which is a deluxe. Not bad. My thoughts on this figure overall, he's perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. I don't have any problems with this figure. I like how when he's in beast mode, the back of the legs, they have these extra panel pieces that cover up the front when this leg goes to do the transformation. The heels still stick out a little bit, but it's still covered up because these still fold in. Hasbro really thought about covering some of this and really putting a little bit more detail into this figure. The overall, the head sculpts, both of them, I like them really, really well. I think this is definitely one of my favorite figures, like I said earlier, of this year. And there's not much time left of this year, so I just think the colors, the white, black stripes, you know, and the green just work for this character. And definitely one of my favorite characters from the Beast Wars Season 1. So, if you haven't picked this figure up yet, go find it, because this is going to be a short Wave 4 figure. It's going to be pretty much, it's going to be out there and it's going to be gone. I'll leave a link in the description down below for Entertainment Earth and Bigbadtoystore.com. I don't think it's on Amazon anymore. I couldn't find it through Amazon. Luckily, I found this right up at my local Target, right on the shelf. There was only 2 of them there with a couple Rhinocs. So, definitely a must-have. I'm so happy with this figure. So leave a comment in the down below and let me know what you think of this figure, if you happen to get them or if not, or you're trying to find them. You know, maybe one of those links will be able to help you. So thank you for watching.